Thank you. And it's a slaughter. compLexity are going to pick up the knife round and get to choose the CT side to start off on. Now, we know that they won the knife round back then on Train. That really didn't help them all that much. Didn't really do too much for them. They're going to switch over and start off on the opposite side. Wait, does he type stay? They have to restart the map because big dumb dummy over there decided to type stay on accident. Excellent. Wonderful. So give it a minute, boys. We'll figure out what's going on here in a second. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things, guys. This is why we cannot have nice things. Just, it's impossible. It's impossible to have nice things. Gonna send a nice little message down there to my boy Desi in the Twitter DMs, calling him an idiot. Steepy, idiot. Uh-huh. Yeah, he knows. He knows. Outstanding. All right, now hopefully we can get into this one and get crack-a-lackin'. They're going to have to knife again. Basically, they're just going to suicide on the Misfits side as the knife went the way of compLexity. One by one they fall. Type switch. 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 Good job, Dev. Yay. They did it, guys. Woo! All right, so into the pistol round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. compLexity on the CT side. Desi, Android, Uber, Surreal, Def. Facing off against Misfits, Relics, Sean Garris, Baby Bay. It's going to be a fast push coming up towards the Ivy lane. It's going to be sick to open up onto Desi. One more to beat behind the barrels, and that's going to be Uber to find one on the Relics. Twist answers the call. The rotation for Surreal and Def already coming around, and they've got Android in the bottom side of mid. Trying to make something happen here. They're going to be able to spot out Shazam on top. They're going to take him down. Surreal's going to get that headshot with the USP, and now they're going to go into a 3 versus 3. Sean needs to get himself out of dodge. Oh, hits the fadeaway jumper buzzer beater at the end of the round. That's going to be Sean Garris to find Android. Takes him down with the Glock headshot. 2 players coming around from the construction side. One up on top of Coffin Sick. Might get his hair cut. And they're going to start to push back into this one. It's going to be Twist in the back lines. They got a nice crossfire set. The trap is there, and it is sprung. Twist going to capitalize on 2 more at the end of the round. 3 for him. Misfits 1-0. Booyah, Kasha. Easy round, easy cast, easy life. 1-0 for Misfits. They're looking good already into this one. Now let's see if they can stop the eco round tragedies that have been happening throughout this matchup on all maps. I'll be sure to tweet at Sean after this and tell him that he needs to work on his anti-eco setups because whatever they're doing, it ain't working lately. Twist. He's going to go up top. Def can hear this. So Def could probably put himself into a positive position to be able to find an opening pick. He comes out over the top. Marginal damage dealt. Desi. Def's going to take the look. He's going to get tagged up and taken down. Relics. Able to find one, but Desi's there for the trade. Nade does some substantial damage onto him down to 52. Alt push from Android, but the bomb rotating towards B. 2 players to fortify that site. Surreal and Desi are over there. Android again going to go for that banana flank. Who doesn't like a banana in their flank? Am I right? Molly towards construction. That's going to land deep. Surreal not going to burn. Going to be able to find one. Trying to tap away. He's got support there from Desi. Desi's going to be able to find one and done. And now it's going to be down to Android coming around from the banana side. Shazam and Twist, the last two standing for Misfits. Android has picked up an oomp. Doesn't matter. Shazam comes in with 3 kills. Drops over an AK for his teammate. Well, they swap guns. Maybe a little panic there at the end. Oh god, I dropped my AK. Grab it, please. It does come down to only 2 alive again for Misfits, but they do manage to skate away with the round win, so we'll see how it goes this time. All USPs, no. 1 P250 picked up for Desi. Now we'll see if they can work back into this one. What car do I drive? I drive a Ford Focus! Mega, I'm not answering that question. Stop spamming that, please. Spam it again, I will be forced to time you out. And nobody likes a mood killer like that. Let me get off of Android because he's not doing anything in pit. One scouting up towards the top side of Banana. That's Relics with the MAC-10 trying to find a cheeky headshot. Not going to find it right now. I like my car. Little hatchback. It's fun to drive. What do I teach? I teach all subjects. I'm a substitute teacher, so I teach whatever school they send me to. Whatever subjects they need me to cover. Split towards the B-bomb site. No, it's a wrap on A. Nice shot there from Android. And Surreal able to find another one. And look at this. Relics trying to back out. Baits them out. Sprays them both down. And Twists finds both of them over at A. One more to beat. Shazam will catch him. Surreal goes down. Misfits 3-0. Again, a little scary there at the beginning. What's my favorite sub from Subway? Chicken Bacon Ranch. On Italian. With lettuce, banana peppers, jalapenos, hots, and a little bit of light mayo. Yeah, it's good stuff. I like to have fiery poops. I drive a 2007 Ford ZX3. Bright yellow, too. Beauty. She a beauty. She a beaut. It's my favorite subject to teach. I don't know. I haven't taught them all yet. I just started doing the substitute thing a couple of weeks ago. Can I show health and ammo? Yes, I can. Didn't realize that was at the bottom. You have a bad cold. Any mother or father advice to make it less intense? Put a nice warm hot washcloth on your forehead. It'll help alleviate some of your sinus pressure that you have going on. And take some medicine and get some rest. Chicken noodle soup. Always worked for me. What grade do I teach? I teach all grades. I teach all grades. All ages, all subjects. A little slow on that one, Slay. I already got it on the board for you. Can I turn on? Can you turn? Are you asking? Can I turn off HRTF? I don't have it on. I don't use HRTF. My personal gameplay, I don't use it either. What's my favorite type of ramen? Ooh, either beef or Oriental style. Yeah, it's good stuff. Push coming in towards the B bomb site. 2 players alive on the site. They're going for the smoke plant. Sniffed out. Almost got him down, but not able to capitalize. Uber's able to find one before he drops. Shazam gets traded out, but it's sick to find Uber in a 3-on-4. Def looking for that late mid lurk, but they're shying away from this one. compLexity looking to hold on to their rifles. It's going to go 4-0 for Misfits. Which grade has the hottest chicks? That's a stupid question. Now, if you're talking about which grade has the hottest teachers, then elementary school is where it's at, because you get a lot of college grads that decide that they want to be teachers, and they usually go into elementary school at first. Nice shot from Twists, able to take down Def. Surreal does get a saving grace. Able to find one. Nade into pit. Finds damage on Android. Takes the spot and twists again. Freaking havoc over here towards A. Able to drop a couple of players, and we'll see the 4-0 scoreline for Misfits. Does that mean I can substitute for Starks and Navi? I don't speak the language, so no. Has any student recognized me? Actually, yes. On Wednesday, I had a student in a middle school that I was teaching at recognize me and asked me if I was the real Mega Man. And yes, it was awesome. Close quarters battle here. Def trying to do some work. Android closely behind, but the nade does tremendous damage. They're still trying to do the return fire. Deagle finds the shot right to the crotch of Sean Garris. Nobody puts Bay in a corner. One bullet for Def. No hopes of recovering anything. He's just going to go down to the nade anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Twist's able to find the double outside of the apartment hallways, and it's going to go 2-on-3. And advantage for Misfits right now. Pardon me. 4-on-2. I didn't realize Twists was still in the mix, even though I'm following his POV right now. He was down to 11 HP. 5-7 for Uber. AWP on the board for Surreal. And Twists, well, it's pretty evident that he knows the map and he knows the angles because he is just ripping into Surreal through the corner of that smoke. He finds him. Uber's trying to get away with the AWP. Finds one on Shazam. See if he can get out of here unscathed. And unscathed he shall not get out. That is going to be the 5-0 start for Misfits. And they're starting to really come to life here in these last two maps. There's the pause from compLexity. They're going to talk things out. It is going to be a gun round for them. They need to figure out what to do on this CT side because it's looked pretty lackluster to say the least at the start of this. Shazam yet to buy. He can go on an AWP if he wants to. Do they want to be able to keep up the pace, though? He's 5-3 using rifles. I haven't really seen him AWP too much in this. I haven't really had any bad students. If I could fight any caster, who would it be? That's a loaded question. I'm not answering that. Have I played Chrono Trigger? Absolutely. Who hasn't played that? Super Nintendo had some fantastic games. Absolutely fantastic games. How old am I? In 2 weeks, I will be 32. My birthday is the 1st of April. So I will be 32. Thanks, Bob Kill. I appreciate it. Who would I like to cast alongside? If I could pick a casting partner, it would probably be Moses. Him and I had really good synergy when we cast together for ESL and ESCA back in the day. Just unfortunate that I don't really get opportunities to cast with him anymore since he's off doing bigger and better things, which I applaud him for. Opening pick, aggression down Banana. Uber's going to be able to find two, and a third to make it the hat trick. Nice assists from Def and Desi down in that area to do some solid damage. And now Sean's going to try to make his way up mid. Surreal barely spots him out of the corner of that. And that's going to leave it on a 1v4. I've cast with Topical before. The issue with casting with Topical is that he's a play-by-play caster as well. It's difficult to have good synergy with another play-by-play. Surreal finishing off the round. 2 kills for him, 3 for Uber, and finally a round on the board here for the compLexity side. They managed to keep 4 players alive as well. 1 rebuy required for Desi. How old are my kids? I don't have any kids. Or are you talking about the kids that I teach? They're all ages from elementary school all the way up to high school. The only way that I'm casting a major is if I find a full-time casting partner and get invited to do it. Def pushing down Banana once again this round, so they're going to go for that Banana aggression. It worked out for him last time. We'll see if they can do it again this time around. As it is going to be another rebuy for Misfits. 5 rounds in a row has netted them a boatload of cash money. You can see it's starting to dwindle down now after that one round that got on the board here. Twists 11-1 right now. Last round was the only round that he's done. So making big plays. Is my wife single? Yeah, my wife is single. Yep. Do I belong to Vape Nation? I do vape. I used to smoke. I do vape. It helped wean me off of cigarettes. I used it as a tool, not as a hip, cool thing to do. Yeah, Skylord, that's exactly how they work. That's why Sadakist and Henry G work so well together. Is Henry can cover some of the action if it heats up while he's doing his analysis, but most of the time, 9 times out of 10, it's Sadakist that's doing the play-by-play, and most of the end-round analysis is Henry G. Uber trying to get back in here. Spots one on high. Going to be able to convert that kill. Android manages to take down Twists in this round, already unraveling well for compLexity. One on site. The trade comes out, but Desi is going to be there to find Sean Garris. It's going to be down to a 2 versus 3. One player in pit. Nice shot from Shazam. Finishes off another one. And another one. Now it's down to Surreal, so it went to hell in a handbasket real quick. If I got offered a full-time casting job, I would absolutely take it. The fuse coming out. Is Shazam going to bite on this? It's not planted for him. The defuse is going to come out. He does get the kill in the end. 4 kills on the round, but Surreal sneaking in, wins the 2v1, and that is going to be another round on the board for compLexity. That bomb plant plus the slight money bonus that they have stacking up is going to allow Misfits to buy back into this one, and they'd be foolish not to, considering the damage that they've done to the economy of compLexity. What's my matchmaking rank? I'm Legendary Eagle right now, but I don't really matchmake anymore. I've de-ranked a couple of times due to inactivity, unfortunately. I used to hold global for quite a while. Relic's dunk nade on Def, but again, this relentless aggression towards Banana is working out huge in favor of compLexity. They're able to find 3 kills down in that area and drop the bomb. Sick is taking a boatload of damage. He's down to 30. And it's mainly going to be on Twists to make a play. He's got to worry about the alternate mid flank. There's 3 players on Banana again here for the CT side. Spots up the elbow. Going to be able to convert that into a kill. They're trying to boost up over top of the smoke. There's one. Not able to line up the second. They got to be careful not to give up both of their lives here, as Twists has got the hot hand in the game right now. Picks up the AK-47. Same spot that he was able to take Def down the last time. Android's holding the same angle. He finds it. Down to 36 health, but this is manageable in a 2 versus 1. Plus, he's going to have time to set up in a good post plan. So the bomb gets planted. He's going to take Graveyard as his forward position. Hunker down next to the wall. Could drop the incendiary on the bomb. That would give away his position. I don't play favorites on players. Helps reserve my bias. There's 1. There's 2. Big clutch from Twists and Sick. Big clutch. Sick being able to find out Uber, do some decent damage onto the players up on the top side of Banana. And then Twists going 3 versus 1, and he finishes it off. Very well played from Twists in that. He is sitting at 14-2 right now, 8 rounds in. Having massive impact for the T side for Misfits. Incredible job. Tigray, I live on the east coast of the United States. I live in the Maryland area. Good nade down onto Relics. Auto sniper for Shazam. Gotta assume that's a misbuy. Twist's going to be able to find 1 Relics as well. And they're going to push through. Slight miscalculation. Sean's going to go down. Twist's able to wall bang down Def, and that's going to leave it in a 2 versus 1, but he's got a deagle, and they're both low. They actually don't know that Surreal's over here towards B. Twists thinks that he might be in mid. Now they've confirmed his position over towards B. Able to get that tap in on Twists, takes him down to 3 HP. Footsteps being made. He's going to fall back from this one. This is still within the wheelhouse of Surreal to win. See if they're going to be able to pull this one back. Tough angle to spot heads down in that pit. Surreal's going to drop Twists again. 3 kills in the round. He's up to 17-2. Sean Garris 1-1-7. At least he's not 007, James Bond right now, but It's Twists doing the heavy lifting right now. Massive impact, like I said, for Misfits. The youngsters come to play today. Pistol save again for compLexity. They can't get anything going. Uber, though, we'll be able to find one on Relics, who has gone for the creep up towards that B bomb site relatively frequently. Now they're going to start to wrap on the A. Def's going to try and play a bait and switch, but that box is jump upable. And I believe spammable. And there's the jump upable side of it. Surreal's going to go down. Shazam doubling up. He's going to find 2 kills. And Desi trying to do some work with the AK. Does tremendous damage onto 2, but can't pull out a kill, so down to this 2 versus 4, but they've salvaged an AK. Uber's poised at the bottom of mid to try to go for an exit frag. If he can find one and find himself another AK, that would be beautiful to carry over in the next round. The issue is the lack of being able to string rounds together. They got those 2, and since, I mean, it's been Misfits all day. 9 rounds in, 7-2, about to go 8-2. And nothing's really working here holding on that A bomb site. They will catch out Uber. That's another $600 dues for Sean Garris, so he's doubled his frag count to 2. But the Misfits have 4 times the score of compLexity right now. Would you rather travel the world but have to give up the internet for life, or keep the internet but never be able to leave your house, never be able to leave your town? That's such a loaded question. That's a tricky question, because in my line of work, internet is absolutely crucial. There's some jobs that you can do where you don't require internet. They're becoming few and far between now, but it's very difficult. Do you think FaZe with the addition of Nico could become a top 3 team? Absolutely. Absolutely. I do have a YouTube, but I don't make my own content. My YouTube is just Mega Man TV, all one word. But I don't make my own content for that. I just upload like Twitch clips and stuff like that, frag clips that I've had from streaming and stuff. Eight to 2 scoreline, 6 rounds the difference. Already substantial damage on 2 players of compLexity. 55 for Uber, 63 for Def. The push is coming up towards Banana side. Bomb is leading the way on Sick. 2 players hunkered down by sandbags. Smoke top mid towards porch side. Flash behind it. Try to pull the distraction and a rotate. And they're actually going to fall off of this sandbags play. Now the push is going to start coming in. This is nice tactic. Really nice tactic. Stick's going to catch out Uber. Def trying to do what he can, but he's going to go down to Shazam, and they had no idea that that was going to hit him. Cats or dogs? I'm not... both. I like dogs because they unconditionally love you. I like cats because they're extremely independent. What do I think about VP going forward? What's to think about? They're a phenomenal team. One thing that I've learned about them is even at their lowest, they can still beat the best in the world. compLexity falling off. It's going to go 9-2, and once again, another round on the board here for Misfits. Their T-sides have been substantial on here. Sean Garris unlocking the strategy for this Inferno map. Is Relic's going to die? No. They managed to get far enough away and carry a couple over. Do I think SK can make it to the finals? The finals of what? Will I be casting Envious versus Big later? No, I don't do any of the European stuff for this. Nico versus Snacks. Who wins? Snacks. I'd put Snacks ahead. Just right now, I'd put Snacks ahead. Yeah. Could dunk nade down to the bottom of Banana, but somehow that doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Looked like it landed right on the feet of Sick down there, but he's going to take damage from, I believe, an incendiary down to 77. I don't cast for ESL. Try pronouncing this. Yain fair Gotch. Gugotch. Happy? You happy now? Nice. Meg 7 on Uber, trying to play close range at the top side of Banana. Not going to have a target to shoot at just yet, as it's a slow play towards A. Do I speak Spanish? Yo entiendes un poco de español, no mucho. Necesita la biblioteca para... I don't know how to say learn in Spanish. But I need a library to learn more Spanish. I know bad words in Spanish, but I'm not going to say them. Push coming in towards the A bomb site. Sick trying to get up on top of his scooter over there. It's going to go down. Def's going to be able to find one, but Sick did manage to take down Android in the meantime. Surreal goes in on Relics, and Sean Garris is there around the corner. So we are going to see it go into a 3-on-3. Long spray from Twists. He's been substantial in this match. Going to do more. Desi coming around from truck side, looking for some team backup. Going to get spotted out. The crotch going to get spammed. Twists able to find one. Shazam's there as well. All down to Uber. Does manage to find one, but Sean's going to be there for the trade. And another round on the board here for the boys on Misfits. It's going to go 10-2. So double digits already for Misfits. This is an insane performance from them thus far. Is FaZe a top 5 team in the world? It's too early to tell, but I think they definitely have potential to be there. If SK can make the Pro League Finals, I think they can. I mean, they're what, 8-0 in the league right now? I mean, yeah, granted it's North America, so it's an easier division, but I think with the time that they're going to have playing with Phelps, that they'll be fine. It's really a matter of Fallen stepping up. He's been a little bit underperforming lately, to say the least. So hopefully he can step his game up and SK can go back to the top. That'd be nice to see. I like the guys from SK. You're right, Bullet Magnet. Double Swaggerino coming in here. That's so much swag. VP or Astralis, who wins more tourneys this year? Astralis. Nice shot from Android onto Twists. Takes down the heavy hitter. Although I did say he was 17-2. Now he's 18-4, so he's gone 1-2 in the last couple of rounds, but it's been Shazam that's stepped up at 14-6 now. Was I ever on a professional CS team? I was on a semi-pro CS team in 1.6. I was on a team called Fatfish and another team called Gambino. A lot of people, if you're familiar with the old premier days of Cal, you might remember those team names. That incendiary was cool. It landed on top of the flower pot. Spaz out there from Death. Didn't realize there was 2 players there. Manages to find the head of Shazam, but Sick is there for the quick trade. Bomb is going to get planted over here at the B-bomb site unless they can do some work. Surreal's going to burn Sean Garris alive. That was the bomb carrier. They've got the pinch in now, too. 2 players on the construction side. There you go. They finish it off. Only 6 seconds left on the clock to try to get that bomb down, and that's going to be compLexity picking up a 3rd round. Do I know Zates? Yeah, I used to play on a team with Zates. And Fatfish was P-H-A-T-F-I-S-H, not F-A-T. Have I been to any of the majors? No. I wanted to go to the major in Columbus, the MLG one, and I wanted to go to the E-League in Atlanta, but I didn't make it to those. I was going to go to the Columbus major. I had a ticket, but my car got run into in a parking lot, and I had to get it fixed. But I give up both thumbs to Free Brax. I wouldn't give up both of my thumbs, but I do think that he should be unbanned. Well, back in the day, it was Cal Open, IM, Main, Premier, and Invite, and I played in the Premier Division back in the day. I'll be 32 in a couple weeks. Retrograde. I like how we're doing like an AMA while I still cast this match. 10-3 scoreline, 7-round difference. Desi almost caught out over towards the Moto side. Surreal completely caught out. Not sure where that call was, and Sean's going to double that up. Now he can push on forward, probably catch out Desi, and yeah, now the A bomb site is completely wrecked. Miscommunications abound. 6 going to go in towards the B bomb site, catch him rotating. Uber's going to go down, and that's going to leave Def at 1 versus 5. It's going to go 11-3, and the reset's on the board for compLexity. This is a terrible situation. You were on Miss Me back in the day for Cal P. Nice, man. I remember that team. Definitely remember that team. What do I think of Fox? I think Fox is a good player. I think he definitely proved at the major that he was worth taking a look at for a lot of teams. Where do I think Hiko's going? No idea, man. Part of my guts wants to say that he's done. But, you know, Def trying to hang on to this M4. We'll see how it goes. Like, he gets removed from Liquid. He leaves compLexity / Cloud9. He gets removed from Liquid and put as a stand-in for Optic. I can't think of any top North American team that is going to want him. The only thing that I could think is if he wants to play on a top-tier team, he's going to have to get a contract and play on a European team. Otherwise, I don't see it. I don't know what team he's going to go to. Absolutely don't. Unless unless TSM, when they pick up their North American team or import a team that he ends up playing for him. NA Nate. I have no idea where he's going. Yeah, that's one of the only things that I could think of is if he joined Michael Lealy's team and they talked in English, then I could see him playing with them, but will that team ever be a top-tier team? Probably not. FAMAS 5-7 UMP 2M4 is on the board. compLexity. Dire Straits. Misfits on a tremendous T-side half. Everything working properly for them. Nothing going the way of compLexity whatsoever. They're going to have an absolutely massive second half into this one on their T-side. Very tall order to ask. Shazam going to find one. Fading away in mid. He's going to find a second one. That's going to provoke the push to come up towards A, and rightfully so. There's only one player on that bomb site, and that's a 48 HP Surreal, who's getting wrapped on. And killed. Shazam on 3 kills now. Opportunity for more. Opportunity gone. But it is still a 4-on-2. One player still on the bottom side of mid. That's going to be Relics. He's going to come into contention now. Does he? Caught napping. Second one in Uber. He's going to go down. 12-3 half it goes. Misfits are feeling it right now. Absolutely feeling it. Astralis true #1 right now? Absolutely. They earned it. Astralis absolutely earned it. You got to think about how many semifinals and finals they made before they finally won that major. They definitely earned it. Same goes with SK. You know, if SK bounced back from their last couple of lackluster performances, then they can definitely be in contention for one of the top 3 teams, top 2, maybe even #1 again, if they win another couple big tournaments. Do I think replacing FNX with Phelps was a good decision from SK? I don't know the circumstances upon why FNX was removed, so I couldn't say one way or the other. I think Phelps is a great player, and he's got star caliber qualities. Fast push from compLexity up towards the B bomb site. They're going to walk into Sick and Twist. This is not the blender they want to go into. Completely shut down. Twist with 3. Sick with 2. Access denied. 1v1U IRL. Grey Note, you don't want these hands, son. You're too young to die. You're too young. Okay? What would be my lineup for a super team? I don't have enough time to go into that right now. (13-3) Misfits. 3 rounds away from closing out this series in 2-1 fashion. Opening kill going to go to Twist through the smoke. Finds the head. He is on fire. 4 kills in 2 rounds now. Back up 22-4. Pete comes out, but the backup is there. Shazam manages to take 2 before he falls. Now the push comes back around, and Sean switching over to the secondary is going to be able to find another. Now Uber trying to make his way out through the Palace hallway. He's going to get 1. Long spray from Sick, but he is able to connect eventually. And that is going to be a 14-3 scoreline. And is compLexity just resigned from this right now? Because they're force buying every round. They're not playing for OT. They're going for the force buy back onto the pistols and armor. I believe that the reason that the Winter Fox squad is in Pro League is because the organization retained the spot when they picked up their new roster. I believe that's how it went down. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but I believe that's how it went down. So I think that... Hold on, we'll get to that. Clean up on Banana. Surreal was able to find 1. Uber even TKing Def to help out Misfits, and that's just... Everything's in shambles right now. This is not a good look for compLexity at all. 15-3. After a stalwart comeback on map number 1, Misfits have given up 9 rounds in 2 maps to compLexity. They think CLG is going to be a good NA team again? Well, they made a good move picking up Ricky. I think he's one of the... Personally, I don't know why they got rid of him off of Renegades. I thought he was one of their better players. Peek out from Shazam. Claps the head of Android. He's going to go down. Looking for the return frag. Sean Garris watching for his boiler. Will get caught. And Sick will go down as well. Now Twist here around the corner. Flashbang goes out. Twist... Pillar humping Care Bear style. Going to find that frag and come in towards Palace. Desi's there with the tech. That's going to open up this round a little bit for compLexity. See if they can get one on the board here. Feels like forever ago the last time that they got around, but Shazam's still alive and Relics making his way down Banana. Got Molly well timed. Bought him a lot of time for that bomb to be delayed. Yes, this is the last match of the night. Shazam playing this one very patiently, waiting his teammate to get in position. Desi's in a good spot, watching towards truck side. 1 player in pit as well. Well played. There is one in the sight, though, that they didn't account for. Surreal and Uber going to finish it off, and compLexity finally bite back. Do I ever think you'll get a girlfriend, Carson? There's somebody out there for everyone, my friend. I have faith in you. Lots of utility being spent over here on the Banana hallway. A lot of incendiaries and HEs early thrown out. 15-4, another buy down here from Misfits. Shazam on the UMP. Android trying to spam the smoke and find one playing the old car position. Not able to capitalize on that. Twist's passive balcony hold over towards the A bomb site. Pop flashes could hurt a little bit. That bomb starting to rotate back towards Banana. They're going to smoke and flash the top side of mid. Now, when Misfits did that, when Misfits threw that fake up towards the top side of middle, they already had a forward presence at the top side of Banana. Shazam just got a boatload of intel. You can already see Sean starting to rotate over towards the B bomb site. They know exactly what's coming down. The hit is on. They're just going to start pushing in. Relic's caught out of position, though. Sean's going to have to go for it, and he goes down as well. Now they've killed 2. Do they account for Sick in the back of the site? That's the inherently scary thing. No, they don't, but he only gets 1. So it's Shazam and Twists to try to bring this one back. Shazam can't land the shot. Twists trying to make his way around from CT. Gets a dink out on Desi, but that's to the corner of the wall, doing a little bit more damage to him. Just waiting for that jiggle peek to come out. There's the wide peek. Wins the battle, but he's down to 16, so he'll bow out for the round. And compLexity are going to string 2 rounds together. The first time since that long ago that they've been able to do that. Frog Zoom, actually, you ask a really good question. Do you think now that StarX has stepped down from Na'Vi and wants to play again, will be Jacob's 5th? I think that there's a lot of North American teams that should be taking notice that StarX wants to come back and play because, A, he was never a bad player in CSGO, and B, he was basically the IGL for Na'Vi for up until the coaching rule changed. So there's so many teams in North America that are desperate for an IGL. Optic lost Stanislaw. They need an IGL. StarX would be a great asset for them. Cloud9. Those are 2 big teams that I could think of in the North American division that would throw a lot of money to have a player like him leading their team. It's just a matter of if StarX wants to make the move to North America. 2 players topside banana right now. It's going to be Uber and Surreal. Bomb drop by the mid pit.